Happy TGIM tribe. If last week was about recognizing the plot twist, this week is about what enduring champions do next. Because here's the truth about racing and life, too. Straightaways look exciting, but as we've said before, the real advantage is found in the turns. Anyone can mash the gas when the road is clear, but when the curve hits, that's where skill and teamwork and collaboration and coordination and trust separate part time amateurs from full time pros. The turn isn't what slows us down, it's what prompts us to be better for the long haul. In pro racing, when a sharp turn shows up, nobody panics and yells, "Who put that there?" Right? They do the opposite. They downshift. They brake with intention. They communicate. They trust the crew's pep work. They feel the process. And everyone virtually works together to take that turn. Sound familiar? That's like cutting, slowing down just enough to get it right with no redos, right? That's fitters double checking alignment before the welds. That's welders knowing when to pause, prep, then burn it in clean. That's painting, making sure it looks like perfectly before painting, right? And that's admin and shipping, timing, carriers so nothing gets rushed or damaged. And sales, sequencing the steps instead of forcing a close. And an engineering and drafting being precise for the shop and client. All the while, the admin team is keeping the rhythm synchronized so the whole tribe keeps moving swiftly and effectively. And then, when the nose is pointed just right, we accelerate together. That's the magical part and where the miracles are best. Get it? Each of us knowing our role in the moment, trusting the others in their roles, and doing each part cleanly so the whole machine stays stable and efficient with traction. As they say in Ford versus Ferrari, you can't win the race in the straights. You win it in the corners. So here's the thing for 2026, though. The race does feel faster. Yes, with AI and all, but it's the same track. You can't make more land, really. The equipment is better, smarter, new tools are everywhere, which means more opportunity and more responsibility for us to evolve smartly. More speed, yes, but with more forethought, right? TAC, think, anticipate, communicate. Easy for me to say, and more adrenaline. Yes, way more adrenaline, but more focus is required because the turns are tighter. That's why no great team is just a driver. We've got cutters and painters and fitters and welders and designers and detailers and trusted advisors and prospective new friends and support staff that is the pit crew. And many of us are wearing more than one hat because that's what makes us adaptable and reliable and sustainable. A big key is that. Nobody wins doing this alone. We win by syncing the roles, overlapping some of the skills, and keeping the dialogue consistently alive. There must be that communication. So that one good weld supports 10 good decisions downstream. That's when one clear phone call or note capturing can save hours of rework. That's when high precision accuracy at every level turns effort into real ROI, return on the investment, that we can all revel in. That's synergia. It turns linear effort into exponential results. Think Smokey and the Bandit. Remember that? The bandit drove fast, yes, but Snowman, he was the radio chatter, the timing guy, the planning guy, right? That's what made the run work. Or how about Cars, if you're a little younger? Remember Lightning McQueen? He didn't win until he stopped racing for himself and started racing for and with his people. Even the best fitter welders still need clean cuts and good drawings and all the parts that show up on time. So this isn't about flooring it blindly in any one department. It's about adjusting and adapting and communicating and coordinating and working together, trusting the process and especially each other with communication. We're in it for the long haul. So when the next curve shows up, we don't panic, we downshift. We don't isolate, we communicate. Ooh, don't isolate, communicate. DIC, hashtag a new one. Hey, and don't rush, orient. Remember the OODA loop? Yeah, orient. And do not assume. Ask when in doubt. Dialogue keeps accuracy alive and thereby the trust factor intact. And trust, my friends, my brothers and sisters, is everything. We must trust each other. That's how pros do it. That's how great shops run. That's how strong offices flow. That's how champions win. The eyes are up, the hands are steady, the heart is full with focus. Yes, focus on the focus. We remember that one? Together, let's work these turns, yes? And then we can let the momentum follow. We having a turn right now? Let's turn it. Yes, what do you say? How about we have a fantastic week doing just that? Have a great one. Cheers and ciao.